Now let's have a look how the remote controller works with the LED bulb. Now I have a remote controller. It has group and sync function. I will pair the 4 LED bulbs to 4 groups. And now the remote controller is not paired to the bulbs. And I will pair the remote controller to the bulbs first. To pair the remote controller to the LED bulb, I need to power off the LED bulb and power on, then operate the remote controller with combo key and then pair it. Let's see how it works. I will pair the remote controller to group 1 first. So I power off the bulb and power on again. And within 10 seconds, press the combo key first, then button 1, that means pair to the group 1. Now this bulb is paired to the group 1 and I can operate the bulb now. I will pair the rest 2, 3, 4 bulbs to group 2, 3, 4. The operation is same. Power off and power on. Then combo key 2. The second bulb is paired to group 2. And then the third. Off, on, and combo key 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3 paired, and the last one off, on, and combo key 4. So now all 4 bulbs are paired to the remote controller. If I want to switch to the different bulb from the remote controller, I can press this group and the sync button first, then with a number key. So for example, I want to switch to group 1 and press the group and 1. So the remote controller is only work with group 1 now, so the other 3 doesn't work. And I can switch to group 2, the same operation, and only group 2. For group 3 and group first, then 3, then number 3, off and on. And also the same for group 4. Yeah. And I can also switch back to all groups. So this button is for all groups. If I press this button, then all bulbs flash. That means I switch back to the all group. That means everything on and off together. So that's the basic operation for the group function. For this remote controller, we can adjust the brightness and also the color for the LED bulbs. The LED bulbs are RGB and white bulbs, so they can be any color. And the basic function for the plus and minus button is to adjust the brightness. It's quite simple. Brighter and dimmer. So this is a regular operation is for brightness adjustment. And for this color palette button, I can adjust the color mixing mode and also adjust the color. So now the LED bulbs are in white only mode. So only white channel is working. I can switch to Rgb Color Mode or Rgb plus white mode. I can double click the color palette button to switch the color mixing mode. So double click to switch to RGB mode now. Double click again, it's RGB plus white. Double click again, it's white only. And again, it's RGB now. So for RGB mode, I can press the color palette button and then press the minus and plus key. Then I can adjust the RGB color. So let's have a try. The color palette first, then up. That means adjust the color. You can find the indicator will flash at the color adjust mode. And when the indicator flashes, you can adjust the color. And after it stops flashing, that means switch back to brightness adjust. So now the indicator is not flashing, so the function for remote is switch back to the brightness control. So this is brightness and color adjustment. And on this remote, we also have the scene function. For 1, 2, 3, 4 key, the default function is to switch scenes. And now the LED bulbs have some default scenes. Let's have a look. Press 1, scene 1 is red color. Press 2, scene 2 is green color. 3 is blue. And the 4 is white. So I can also add the scene content from remote controller. For example, I want to save some color to the scene 1, and then I can record it for daily use. I can change some color first. For example, maybe I go to some fancy color, some light blue color, and dim down a little bit. For example, I like this sign color very much, and I want to save it to the scene. So the operation is quite simple. Just to hold press the scene you want to save. For example, I want to save this one to scene 1, then hold press 1. Then after this operation, this scene is saved to the scene 1. I go to scene 2 first, as green, 3 is blue. Then now 1 before is red, and now it's the color I just adjusted. So it's quite simple for user to set up different scene to the library. So that's a basic operation of the remote controller. Thanks for watching.